Lone Ranger. A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty Hi-Yo Silver. The Lone Ranger.
Get him, Jim?
I'm not sure, but I think I winged one of them.
Where's the sheriff? We got to get a posse after him right away.
They're going to be mighty hard to catch. Them's the Bolton boys, and they're as tough and as mean as they come.
Any sign of a posse?
Not yet, but don't worry, they'll send one after us, all right.
We better get going then.
How's that shoulder?
Not too bad.
Think you can make it to the border?
Gonna have to, ain't I?
Not too bad, huh? Looks to me like you're about done in.
I can make it. Come on.
Don't be a fool, Grant. It's 70 miles to the border. You'll never get there with that lead in your shoulder. We got to get you to a doctor.
There's only one doctor in the county. Clinton's back in Sweetgrass.
Yeah, I know. That's just where we're going.
What, back to Sweetgrass?
That's right. There's a stream crosses the road up here about a mile. Now, we'll ride upstream a ways, then come out on this side and double back.
Won't the sheriff figure that's what we've done?
He might. But I'm going to ride downstream first and leave something that'll make him think that we went that way.
It's kind of risky, Clinton. No use taking chances on my account.
You're my kid brother, ain't you? Come on.
Tonto, I thought you were out checking the North Valley.
Me get back a little while ago, Kemo Sabe. Not see any sign of men we're after.
Why all the wood chopping?
Me need exercise, Kemo Sabe. Last few days we do much riding, but no fighting. Not much walking. Me don't want muscles get stiff. Man in poor physical condition not have much chance to defend himself.
Your point's well taken. I think we'd better get on the move.
Then you find trail and hills to west?
That's just it, Tonto. I didn't find a thing. The Bolton brothers seem to have eluded us completely.
We not see any sign of them for many days now. Maybe they're not even in this territory.
Maybe not. But I think we'd better check every inch of it just to make sure.
We search whole area already, except country to south. Not likely them go there. Too few banks to rob. Only one small town in the whole area.
Yes, I know. The town of Sweetgrass. It's just possible we might learn something about them there.
Me see. If Bolton brothers know them being trailed, them likely head for a spot them least expected to go.
Right, Tonto. They've been very clever in throwing the law off their heels. They've done it many times in the past.
We ride fast and maybe find trace of them before they cause more trouble.
They'll always cause trouble until they're behind bars. Let's go.
You say you found this near the stream?
Yeah, downstream about a mile, in some rocks near the bank.
How come there weren't no tracks?
Well, there's shale rock right down to the bank of the stream. They wouldn't have left no tracks if they'd come out there.
That's just what they've done sure as shooting, Sheriff. They figure we wouldn't trail them across the rocks.
Well, of course, we ain't sure this neckerchief belongs to the Boltons.
But it's got blood on it, and I know I wounded one of them.
Must be there, Sheriff. Why, they're probably headed south right now, straight for the border.
If you ask me, I think we ought to cut across country and head them off. We'd lose too much time trying to pick up their trail again.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. We'll head for Devil's Pass. Come on.
Hey, hold it. Looks like a masked man and an Indian.
Well, if one of them's masked, we'd better not take any chances.
Let's duck in here. We'll surprise him. I'll make a move. Either of you. All right, Jim, get their guns.
There's no necessity for that, Sheriff. We've broken no laws.
Then why are you wearing a mask?
Maybe they're planning to break some laws.
I wear this mask to keep my identity a secret, and for no other reason.
It seems to me if you were law-abiding, you wouldn't care who recognized you.
Now, wait a minute, Jim. Reckon we can't arrest a man just for wearing a mask. Besides, this fellow don't talk like no outlaw.
I give you my word, Sheriff. I'm not one.
Okay, mister? I'll believe you. But don't disappoint me.
It's not healthy for a man to go around these parts wearing a mask nowadays, mister. Somebody might take you for one of the Bolton brothers.
The Bolton brothers. Are they in this area?
Held up the bank at Sweetgrass this morning and got away with $25,000.
Killed the cashier and wounded another man. These outlaws are sure bad medicine.
They're a ruthless pair. I've been on their trail for some time.
Well, here's your chance. We're out after him now.
You trailed them this far?
Yeah, they tried to throw us off the track by riding downstream. Well, we found this handkerchief on the bank where they came out of the water on some shale rock.
Handkerchief's got blood on it. Jim here thinks he winged one of them.
We figure they're headed for the border. Gonna try and cut them off before they make it.
You say you found that handkerchief and there were no tracks?
That's right. The shale leads right down to the bank of the stream.
It was lucky for us we found the handkerchief.
You and your Indian friend want to ride along with us?
No thanks, Sheriff. You have plenty of men to take care of the Boltons. Tonto and I want to look this area over more closely.
Suit yourself. Come on, boys. We better get out of here.
Good luck.
Why we not ride with Sheriff Kemo Sabe, catch Bolton brothers?
I'm not sure the sheriff is on the right track. The Bolton brothers might not be headed for the border after all.
But Sheriff find handkerchief with blood on.
That's what makes me suspicious. If one of them is wounded, it doesn't seem likely they'd ride 70 miles to the border.
You think them leave handkerchief on purpose to throw Sheriff off trail?
It's possible.
Where you think them head for?
That's hard to say. But if my guess is right, they've doubled back on their trail, and we'll find tracks on the north side of the stream.
We search?
Yes. You go downstream, I'll go up. If you find anything, fire one shot. I'll do the same.
Well, dear, are you back?
Lucy, sometimes you can ask the darndest questions. Of course I'm back.
How's the bank teller?
Not so good. It's touch and go.
Oh, dear. It's just terrible to think those outlaws might get away with this.
You haven't heard the worst. Unless the sheriff catches them and gets that money back, why, the bank won't loan what's needed to put up that new hospital.
Oh, Clay, after you waited all this time.
Well, that's a lot of money for the bank to lose.
Oh, dear, sometimes I wonder if we did the right thing coming out west.
Now, Lucy.
I don't care. Things are hard enough as it is without putting up with all those murders and robberies and killings.
The West needs doctors, Lucy. It's an important job. And someday the law will catch up with all these outlaws.
Just the same, I hope they catch up with them in time to do us some good.
What are you doing with that window?
I'm going to lock it. I don't feel safe with those outlaws at large.
Ah, nonsense. Those men must be 50 miles from here by now.
Just the same, I'm not taking any chances.
Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to scare you. You Doc Andrews?
That's right, but I didn't hear you ring.
We didn't. My brother here got tangled up with some rustlers and came out on the short end. You think you can fix him up, Doc?
I'll do my best. Come over here and sit down. First bank robbers and now rustlers. This place is getting worse and worse. When did this happen?
A few hours ago.
That bullet will have to come out right now.
Well, let's get it over with and fast.
I'll need some hot water, Lucy.
Yes, Clay.
What's this?
Brandy. You're going to need it.
Well, this is the kind of medicine I like.
right, Tonto. Fresh tracks of 2 horsemen. They left the stream about 100 yards from here.
They go north. Look, Kemo Sabe, blood.
Yes, lots of it. One of them must have been badly hurt. This may explain why they pulled this trick.
You think maybe them need doctor?
That's right. The closest one around here is back in Sweetgrass. There's one way to find out if we're right. Come on.
You fellows must be new around here. I don't think I've seen you before.
Oh, we just pulled into town today.
Just in time to get in trouble, huh?
That's right.
We've sure had more than our share of it around here. All of this morning, 2 fellows held up the local bank and walked out with $25,000.
You don't say.
Yeah, folks around here think it was the Bolton brothers that did the job. You ever hear of them?
Yeah, I've heard of them. Pretty tough pair, I guess.
Yeah. They shot that cashier down in cold blood.
Ain't that terrible?
I'd sure like to see those fellows caught. The West would be better off if they were 6 feet underground.
Let's cut out the gab and get going.
Just about ready now.
I hope I don't have to paint you a picture, Doc.
So, you're the men that held up the bank. The Bolton brothers.
That's right. And just in case you don't feel like cooperating, we're also the ones that shot down that cashier.
Well, what on earth is...
I'll take that, ma'am. Get over there. Let's go, Doc. Get on with this operation.
Suppose I refuse.
It wouldn't be very healthy for the missus.
Don't do it, Clay. I'm not afraid of him.
Maybe you ain't, ma'am. The doc here's got more sense. You know we mean business. Don't you, Doc?
Yes, I believe you. We'll do just what they say, Lucy. We have no choice. Will you clean those instruments for me?
Hey, Clint, out the window.
Get up there. Hold on me.
A masked man and an engine. Ain't they the ones that've been trailing us for weeks?
Yeah, they're the ones.
Think they're coming here after us?
Well, if they are, we'll be ready for them.
There it is.
No sign of horses. Maybe they're not come.
Let's go up to the house.
All right, Doc. Get out there and get rid of those guys. Remember, I'll be listening to everything you say.
Dr. Andrews?
Why, yes.
Don't let this mask alarm you. We're here as friends.
Why, what is it you want?
May we come in?
It's after visiting hours. Unless it's urgent, I'd rather you'd come back later.
I'm not here as a patient. I'm here on another errand.
Well, what is it?
It's about the Bolton brothers.
You mean the 2 men that held up the bank this morning?
Yes. One of them was wounded. I have reason to believe they're headed back this way.
So?
They may need a doctor. I came to warn you.
Thank you for the warning.
Have you seen them?
Would I be standing here talking to you this calmly if I had?
No, I don't suppose you would.
Kemo Sabe, look.
There are blood spots on your porch, Doctor.
That's not unnatural, is it? After all, this is a doctor's house.
They appear to be fresh spots.
I had a patient this morning with a cut finger.
I see. You'll keep your eyes open for the Bolton brothers?
Naturally.
Well, we've done all we can. Goodbye, Doctor. Come on, Tonto.
Well, they're gone.
Yeah, you've done all right, Doc. Now, let's get this other business over with. Fast.
Are you ready, Lucy?
Yes, Clay.
What do you think, Kemo Sabe?
The doctor seemed to be under a great strain. I'm not satisfied with his story about the fresh blood spots being on his porch.
You think Bolton's in the house?
I'm almost sure of it.
Why, doctor, not give you some sign?
They may be holding a gun on him or some member of his family.
We wait for them and catch them when they leave?
They may shoot the doctor before they leave.
They shoot him for sure if we try to force way in.
Yes, I know. I must get inside that house. There's one way to do it. Hello, Doc. I'm Luigi Capone. I have a little farm outside of the town. I sound convincing, Tonto.
Me think you fooled him, all right.
All I want to do is to get inside that doctor's house or get him to leave. Either one will do.
Just in case that knife should slip, Doc, don't forget I've still got a gun on Lucy.
Now the forceps. Well, that's the worst of it. The bullet's out.
Are we about through here, Doc?
All but a bandage.
Then let it ring. Finish this up.
The bandages, Lucy.
Better let him answer it, Clint. Might be the masked man again.
Well, maybe you're right. All right, get rid of him, Doc, whoever it is.
Hello, Doc. The name is Luigi Capone. I got the little farm outside the town.
Well, what is it, Mr. Camponi?
Well, the wife. She not feel good. You come quick. See, Doc?
I'm sorry, Mr. Camponi. I can't come now. But if you'll tell me how to reach your place, I'll try and come later.
Well, that'll do no good. She not look good. Come, Doc,
Well,
please.
that's impossible. I have an emergency case now.
All right. Then Luigi, you wait.
Maybe you better come back later, say in about a half hour.
Well, Doc, you are the boss. Luigi, come back later. Oh, Mamma mia. The knee, she'll go bad. All the time she'll go out of place.
Here, maybe you better come right in here.
All right, Doc. Take it easy. Look like Luigi need the doctor. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble, Doctor.
That's all right. Now, you sit right there and take it easy. You're going to be all right. If you'll excuse me now, I'll get back to that emergency case.
Sure thing, Doc. You will finish the job. Luigi will wait right here.
I shouldn't be too long. Some fellow with a bad leg, I couldn't get rid of him.
Never mind him now. Finish up with Glenn.
Well, that's about all I can do.
How do you feel, kid?
A little weak, but I can make it.
You're doing fine, Doc. Just keep it up and Lucy will stay healthy.
Well, what do you want me to do now?
I want you to join that fellow out there.
Well, he wants me to go see his wife.
And that's exactly what you're going to do. After you've left, Glenn and I are leaving. Only we're taking Lucy with us. Well, we'll turn her loose as soon as we get clear of the town. That is, providing you don't put nobody on our trail. Understand?
Yes, it's perfectly clear.
You want me to watch at the window, Clint?
No, you sit right there till we're ready to go. You got to save your strength for the getaway. All right, Doc. Get out there and make it sound good. Remember, I'll be listening to everything you say right here at the door.
Well, the operation's finished now. I can go with you.
Well, that's fine. You coming quick now, see?
How's the knee?
She is a little stiff, but she get me there all right. Here, you take the hat. Luigi, leave the wagon down the street. Not sure what the house you live in, but you not mind a long ride?
Oh, that's all right.
All right, come quick, Doc. Gracias.
I guess they're out of the way now. Glenn, you stay here. I'll go get the horses and bring them around in front. Come on, Lucy.
Hold it, Clint. Throw your gun in the corner. Don't move, Glenn, or your brother gets it. Clint, get over here. Put your free hand on the table. Doctor, get his gun.
Shall I go for the sheriff?
No, the sheriff's out with a posse. There should be a deputy in his office. Ask him to come over here and take charge of these outlaws.
Clay, who is this man?
A friend, Lucy, and a darn good one. Oh, perhaps you'll want this.
Thank you, Doctor.
We'll get back as fast as we can.
Masked man. I might have figured that.
You might have, but you didn't. Now, where's the money you stole from the bank?
That's in a satchel in the office.
All right, get in there. You're all finished, Clint. Hold it, Glenn.
Me here shot, Kemo Sabe. You all right?
Yes, Tonto. I had a close call. Help me tie these two up, and we'll turn them over to the sheriff. Well, Doctor, you won't have to worry about your hospital loan. I talked with the bank president. You'll get it now.
Thanks to you. I only wish there was some way to show my appreciation.
So do I. Hadn't been for you, I wouldn't have them Bolton boys in my jail right now.
The West needs good doctors and good sheriffs. You can show your appreciation by sticking with your jobs.
We sure will. You can depend on it, won't we, Lucy?
Yes, Clay. But you know, there's one thing I don't understand about this. What happened to that man with the black beard?
Oh, he was the man with the mask.
You mean they were both
Hey,
the
Doc.
same man?
He's gone.
Why, so he has. Did you find out who he is, Clay?
I sure did, Lucy. He's the Lone Ranger.
Bill!